Most peach growers are watching their trees get sick season after season, spending money on expensive fungicides and treatments that barely work, and they have absolutely no idea that a bottle of hydrogen peroxide sitting in their medicine cabinet right now could be doing a better job for almost nothing. If you want real tested peach growing tips every single week, the kind that actually change what happens when you're standing in your orchard, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell notification. Every week on this channel, I share the exact methods I use on my own peach trees, and this video is one of the most important ones I've put out all year. You don't want to miss what's coming. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn exactly how hydrogen peroxide works on peach trees, why it outperforms many commercial treatments in specific situations, and the precise step-by-step method for applying it correctly, both above ground and below. By the end of this video, you're going to have a complete, practical system you can start using this week. And I promise you, the way you look at that brown bottle in your medicine cabinet is never going to be the same again. Let me start by painting a picture I've seen play out in orchards more times than I can count. A grower has a peach tree, maybe a few of them, and the season starts out looking good. New growth is pushing, the tree is leafing out, everything looks promising. Then somewhere along the way, things start going sideways. The lower branches look weak, some leaves are yellowing. Maybe there's a little dieback at the tips. The fruit that does set is smaller than it should be, and when you dig into the soil or pull a struggling tree out of its pot, what you find is exactly what you were afraid of: brown, mushy, rotten roots where there should be firm, white, healthy ones. And the grower stands there wondering what went wrong. They watered, they fertilized, they did everything by the book. So why is the tree dying? The answer almost always starts underground, and it starts long before the visible symptoms show up. Root rot is the silent killer of peach trees worldwide, and the reason it's so devastating is that by the time you can see the damage above the soil, the root system has already been compromised for weeks, sometimes months. Growers lose entire trees to this every season and never fully understand why, because the symptoms above ground look like a dozen different problems: nutrient deficiency, pest damage, drought stress, when the real issue is a rotting root system that can't support the tree anymore. The biological reality behind this is straightforward, and once you understand it, everything else makes sense. Peach tree roots need oxygen. They don't just absorb water and nutrients, they breathe. When soil stays too wet for too long, whether from overwatering, poor drainage, heavy clay soil, or a single bad flooding event, the oxygen gets pushed out of the spaces between soil particles and the root zone becomes anaerobic. In that low oxygen environment, the root cells begin to break down, and that breakdown creates exactly the conditions that fungal pathogens like Phytophthora, Fusarium, and Pythium thrive in. These organisms are always present in the soil at low levels. They're opportunists. They move in the moment the roots are stressed and vulnerable, and once they establish, they spread fast, from the small feeder roots into the larger structural roots, cutting off the tree's ability to take up water and nutrients from the soil. The tree starves and suffocates at the same time, and no amount of fertilizer or surface treatment is going to fix it because the delivery system itself is destroyed. Now here's where hydrogen peroxide enters the picture, and this is where the science gets genuinely exciting. Hydrogen peroxide, the standard 3% solution you find at any pharmacy, is a compound made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms, written as H2O2. When it contacts organic material, it breaks apart and releases that extra oxygen atom as a free radical. That oxygen release is what does the work. It creates a highly oxidizing environment that is lethal to anaerobic bacteria, fungal spores, and pathogens, the exact organisms that destroy peach roots. And here's the part that makes it uniquely valuable. After it does its job, hydrogen peroxide breaks down completely into water and oxygen. No toxic residue, no chemical buildup in the soil. No harm to your fruit. It's one of the cleanest, safest interventions you can make in the root zone of a tree you're planning to harvest food from. Beyond the root zone, hydrogen peroxide also works as a powerful surface disinfectant on pruning cuts and wounds, as a foliar spray against early-stage fungal disease on leaves and young fruit. and as a seed and cutting treatment before propagation. This is a single product with multiple applications across your entire peach growing operation, and commercial nurseries and experienced orchardists have been using it quietly for years, while most home growers and small-scale farmers have never even considered it. Let me walk you through exactly how to use hydrogen peroxide on your peach trees, step by step, the way experienced growers actually do it in the field. Step 1 is treating the root zone for existing rot, or as a preventive drench. For this application, you're going to dilute 3% hydrogen peroxide at a ratio of 1 part H2O2 to 4 parts clean water. This gives you a working solution that's strong enough to be effective, but gentle enough not to damage healthy root tissue or kill the beneficial microorganisms in your soil that you actually want to keep. Before you apply it, make sure your soil isn't completely dry. You want the soil to be slightly moist so the solution can move through the root zone effectively rather than sitting on the surface. Apply the solution slowly around the drip line of the tree, that circle on the ground that sits directly below the outer edges of the canopy, because that's where the feeder roots are most active. For a mature peach tree in the ground, you're looking at roughly 3 to 5 liters of this diluted solution. For a potted peach tree, apply until you see it draining from the bottom of the pot. You'll actually see the solution fizzing slightly when it contacts organic matter in the soil. That's exactly what you want to see. That fizzing is the oxygen being released and doing its job. Do this treatment once a month during the growing season as a maintenance practice, and bump it up to every 2 weeks if you're actively dealing with a tree that's showing signs of root stress. Step 2 is the pruning wound treatment. Every time you make a cut on your peach tree, whether it's routine pruning, removing a diseased branch, or cutting back dead wood, that cut surface is an open entry point for fungal and bacterial pathogens. Most growers know to use clean, sterile tools, but very few think about what to do with the wound itself after the cut is made. Take a clean cloth or cotton pad, soak it in undiluted 3% hydrogen peroxide, and wipe it directly onto the cut surface immediately after pruning. Let it fizz and dry. What you're doing is sterilizing that exposed tissue before any airborne spores can land on it and start colonizing. This is standard practice in commercial nursery operations, and it dramatically reduces the incidence of canker diseases and wood rot that enter through pruning wounds. Wipe your pruning blade with hydrogen peroxide between every single cut as well. This prevents you from transferring any infection from one branch to another, which is one of the most common and least understood ways disease spreads through an orchard. Step 3 is the foliar disease spray. For this application, mix 1 teaspoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide per liter of clean water. This is a much lower concentration than the root drench because you're applying it to leaf surfaces and young fruit, which are more sensitive than the soil environment. Spray both the tops and the undersides of the leaves because many fungal spores colonize from the underside first. Apply in the early morning before the sun gets intense. If you spray in direct midday heat, the oxidizing action of the peroxide combined with intense sunlight can actually cause leaf burn, especially on young growth. This foliar spray is particularly effective against early-stage powdery mildew, brown rot, starting on young fruitlets, and general bacterial contamination on leaf surfaces. Apply every 10 to 14 days during periods of high disease pressure, warm, humid, rainy stretches, and after any rain event that washes off your previous application. Step 4 is using hydrogen peroxide for seed and cutting preparation. If you're propagating peach trees from cuttings or starting from seed, soaking your cuttings or seeds in a diluted hydrogen peroxide solution before planting dramatically improves success rates. For cuttings, soak the bottom 3 to 4 centimeters in a 1:5 ratio solution, 1 part 3% H2O2 to 5 parts water, for about 10 minutes before planting. This sterilizes the cut surface, kills any surface contamination, and that oxygen release actually stimulates auxin activity at the wound, encouraging faster root initiation. For peach seeds, a 30-minute soak in a 1:4 ratio solution before stratification or planting removes fungal contamination from the seed coat that would otherwise cause the seed to rot before germination. Now, I want to stop here for a second and ask you something directly, because I'm genuinely curious and your answer actually helps me make better content for this channel. Have you ever had a peach tree that just started declining for no obvious reason? Roots that looked brown and unhealthy when you finally checked? Or a tree that just seemed to slowly give up despite everything you were doing right? Drop a comment below right now. Type root rot if this has happened to you, or type never checked if you've honestly never looked at your roots before. I read every single comment on this channel, and your answers tell me a lot about what growers are actually dealing with out in the field. Now here is the golden tip, and this is something I didn't learn from a book or a product label. I learned it after years of observing trees that recovered faster than expected and figuring out why. Most growers who use hydrogen peroxide on their peach trees use it as a reactive treatment. Something goes wrong, they reach for the bottle. And that approach does work. It's better than doing nothing. But the growers who see the most dramatic and consistent results are the ones using it preventively and specifically, timing one of their root zone drenches to coincide with the period immediately after repotting or after any significant root disturbance. When you repot a peach tree, transplant a young tree, or do any kind of root pruning, you create dozens or hundreds of tiny wounds in the root system, micro tears and cut surfaces that are immediately vulnerable to fungal colonization. If you apply a diluted hydrogen peroxide drench within 24 hours of that disturbance, you sterilize all of those micro wounds before any pathogen can establish. You're creating a clean, oxygen-rich environment at exactly the moment when the roots are most vulnerable and most in need of protection. I started doing this consistently a few seasons ago, and the difference in how quickly transplanted trees bounce back and establish is something I genuinely didn't expect. Trees that used to sit and sulk for 3 to 4 weeks after transplanting started pushing new growth within 10 days. That single timing adjustment is worth more than any product upgrade you could make. Before I wrap this up, I want to go through the mistakes I see growers make with hydrogen peroxide, because some of these can actually cause real damage to your trees and set you back instead of moving you forward. The first and most common mistake is using a concentration that's too high. If you see a bottle of 10%, 12%, or 35% hydrogen peroxide, which is sold for various industrial or food-grade purposes, do not use those concentrations on your trees without extreme dilution. At those levels, hydrogen peroxide is genuinely corrosive. It will burn root tissue, scorch leaves, and kill the beneficial soil organisms you need for a healthy root zone. The 3% pharmaceutical-grade solution is the correct starting point for all of the applications in this video. Always start with 3%. The second mistake is applying the foliar spray during the wrong part of the day. I said this in the steps, but it bears repeating because I see it constantly, spraying in direct midday sun, especially in summer, with any kind of hydrogen peroxide solution is asking for leaf burn. Early morning is your window. Before the sun gets intense, before bees are at peak activity, before the heat of the day sets in, that's when you spray. The third mistake is treating hydrogen peroxide like a standalone solution and ignoring the underlying cause. If your soil drains poorly, if you're overwatering, if your pot has no drainage holes, hydrogen peroxide is not going to permanently fix those problems. It can buy your tree time and protect roots that are under stress, but if the conditions that cause root rot aren't corrected, you will be fighting the same battle over and over. Fix the drainage. Fix the watering habits. Use the hydrogen peroxide as part of a complete system, not as a substitute for fixing the fundamentals. The fourth mistake is applying to completely dry soil. When the soil is bone dry, the solution doesn't move through the root zone. It can actually bind to dry soil particles and never reach the feeder roots where it's needed. Always make sure there's some baseline moisture in the soil before you apply your root zone drench so the solution can travel through the soil profile and contact the roots. And the fifth mistake is inconsistency. One application and then nothing for months is not a program. To maintain a healthy pathogen-suppressed root zone, you need to be applying consistently, once a month during the growing season at minimum. Put it on your calendar like any other orchard task and treat it as non-negotiable maintenance. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Your peach tree's health starts underground, and the problems that eventually show up in your leaves, your fruit, and your canopy almost always began in the root zone long before you noticed anything was wrong. Hydrogen peroxide gives you a safe, affordable, scientifically sound way to protect that root zone, treat wounds, suppress disease on the surface, and give your tree the clean, oxygen-rich environment it needs to thrive. This isn't complicated. It isn't expensive. It's the kind of practical knowledge that experienced growers use season after season, while others keep spending money on products that never quite solve the problem. Start with one application this week. Mix your solution, do the root zone drench, treat any recent pruning wounds, and then pay attention to what your tree shows you over the next 3 to 4 weeks. The trees that respond fastest are usually the ones that were quietly struggling with something underground that nobody had addressed. And when you see that response, new growth pushing, leaves deepening in color, the tree coming back to life, that's the moment this all clicks. If this video gave you something real and practical today, join this community of serious peach growers by hitting that subscribe button. Every single week I'm bringing you field-tested knowledge that makes a real difference in your orchard. Not theory, not generic advice, actual methods from actual growing experience. This community is getting results, and I want you to be part of it. And next week, I'm covering something that almost every peach grower gets completely wrong, the complete fertilization timeline for peach trees, including exactly when to feed, what to feed at each stage of the season, and the one nutrient mistake that silently cuts your yield in half without you ever realizing it's happening. If you grow peaches, that video is going to be essential. I'll see you there.